Dallas On Air. 17 years of real talk, real stories, and real Dallas. From the heart of Texas to the ears of the world. This is Dallas On Air.
You tune it in to Funky Disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hope, hot flashes, cold truths, it's a funky ride. Let's talk menopause and take it all in stride.
Hello, welcome to Funky Disposition. I am Trina Stoker and I am your host. And today I like to say I want to thank God for giving me this idea to bring this education to you all about menopause and andropause. It is not just up to me. This is something, like I said, that God gave me. And I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for him. So I want to first thank God for that. Next, we are not physicians. We are just people just giving our experience and telling you what we did or what we went through to try to help you along to get through this journey because it is a journey and we just want to be able to help you. So always consult your physician. And next, we have my big sister, Carolyn, and I just want her to talk to us and give us a little bit about herself before we get started.
My name is Carolyn Ray, as my little sister said, Trina. I want to thank her for inviting me to this show to share my journeys in menopause. And that's something that you shouldn't be afraid to talk about, you know. So I thank God for this platform that she have, and she invited me to visit with her. I'm a Dallas resident, a mother and a grandmother, a proud grandmother, and I'm just me.
And she is, y'all. She
Just
is.
me.
She just serious and raw, baby. We was having a good conversation before we started, and we was having a conversation about the word, and man, it was deep, and
Yes.
some stuff that she broke down to me, and I just like, whoa, man. I'm like, that's right on. So, yeah, she deep, baby. She is deep. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So when women talk about menopausal ways, what do they usually mean?
They're usually talking about or describing the emotional or behavioral changes that occur during premenopause or menopause. Mm-hmm. You know, the mood swings, anxiety, hot flashes, night sweats. It's just a combination of things that they're talking about, because your body, it changes.
Yes.
It changes. And it's just one of those things that we're going to have to learn to embrace. We can't get around it. We're going to have to go through it. Yes.
Okay.
It's just one of those
so.
things.
You say so. They stupid. That's what there's some stupid symptoms. But yes, we do have to embrace it and get through it, as she said. So how do hot flashes and night sweats typically show up during menopause?
Sudden heat sensation. I mean, they spike at any time. I remember when I started having hot flashes, the first thing that would happen is I would get a sweater bridge across my top lip. And when I felt that coming, I knew it was coming. You can't stop it. So you just need to get to a place to where you can just work it. And if I was at work when one would show up, I would go into this little closet, take off my shoes.
Yes.
And because the concrete was cool. So you have to find your safe place.
Yes, yes.
But they're going to come. It's going to come. It's a sensation of heat, often in the face or the chest area.
Yes.
You know, that's where it usually follows up at. And you have your heartbeat start beating fast, sweating. And sometimes after the heat pass, you might have a chill spell.
Yes.
Some people, you know, get chills.
Yes.
After a hot flash.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just unbelievable.
So you say you took off your shoes,
Yes.
and that was to cool your body down faster?
Cool my body. Yes, it would help.
Wow.
Because, concrete is cool.
Correct.
It's cool.
Correct.
So, and you have to find a place that works for you.
Yes.
So, and I was at work, so I couldn't fight against it.
Yes.
I had to embrace it and make it work. So I had to find me a place to get it done because I had to get back out there to go to work.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
find your
man,
place.
Man. So finding your place during the time where you are at work and you trying to get yourself together and everything, like she said, find that little spot that you can be able to bring yourself back down and bring yourself back into a safe space or a oneness so you can cool yourself together. So are there early warning signs that a woman may start experiencing night sweats or hot flashes?
yes.
Okay.
Sometimes you may have like irregular menstrual cycles or a spotting, longer period, shorter period, spotting, mood changing, dry skin, breast tenderness. Those are things that kind of show up to let you know that okay, I'm about to have these things, the hot sweats, hot flashes or night sweats. And those are signs to let you know you're about to start experiencing these things. And yeah.
So what was your sign of you started to, start menopause? What was your signs?
Oh my! It was the hot flashes.
They just off the rip just started?
Just started, just off the hot. But see, I move a lot.
Yes.
So I didn't have a lot of downtime. So a lot of the symptoms that other people may have experienced, I didn't experience those. But the hot flashes, the night sweats, and then I found out that I had porous bones. Okay, of course it comes with age, but also, when you begin to lose some of your hormones, your bones begin to brittle. So, and that's what I did. But I think me moving around, working the way that I work, because exercise, diet plays a part in it.
Yes.
And if you can incorporate those, it'll lighten the load a little bit.
Okay.
So I think with me moving and the way that I work, my work hours, and the way things are structured in my life, I didn't have time to sit down and experience those symptoms.
Yes. So you was blessed to not be able to get all that other extra stuff, but I guess it kind of gave you a double whammy on the hot flash
flashes.
and the night sweats.
Yes, it did.
Ooh, that's horrible. That's hateful.
Yes.
So why do some women have severe symptoms while others barely notice them?
It's genetics, lifestyle, and environmental factors that influence hormonal fluctuations and how your body responds. So, it may be, but everybody's body is different.
Correct.
It's different.
Correct.
But it's based on, do you have a healthy lifestyle? Is your diet good? And it all comes back. It all comes back to the same pot: diet, exercise, rest. Are you stress free? Or are you breathing? Because if you practice breathing exercises,
Yes.
it can help.
Okay.
It can help breathing exercises, but it's genetics.
Okay. Okay. So what actually causes a hot flash in the body?
Yeah, that's a good one. Excuse me. And, the hypothalamus in the brain is like the body temperature. And if you have a loss of hormones, which we do, which is estrogen,
Yes.
and which is due to hormonal loss. So your body, and I'm not a doctor. I'm not that, but it causes the hypothalamus in your body, in your brain. It causes your body to do things, and and it'll do some things that you don't want it to do when you when you have an estrogen decline due to hormone levels.
Okay.
Your body becomes more sensitive.
Yes. Man. So I was looking at it's pretty much what you were saying that get you some water, girl.
Amen.
That the hypothalamus is the body's thermostat. It's more sensitive to temperature changes. The hypothalamus is mistakenly perceives the body as to not initiate a cooling response by widening blood vessels to release heat-activating sweat glands and sometimes increasing heart rate.
That's right.
This chain of events causes a sudden sensation of warmth, redness, and sweating. And this is how, ladies and gentlemen, the hot flash actually starts in our body. So can lifestyle choices like diet, caffeine, or alcohol make hot flashes worse?
Yes.
Okay.
Lifestyle choices, including all of the above, can worsen hot flashes. Certain food, beverages. I'm a coffee drinker, and the coffee didn't bother me, but it may bother someone else.
Correct.
If you decide to have a bowl of soup, it could be a trigger. If you decide to have processed food, you need to watch your sugar intake.
Right.
Those are things that you should watch. Those can be triggers. But as I stated, everybody's body is different. So you have to find what triggers your body. And also, smoking can also trigger.
Yes.
It's a trigger.
Yes.
And a lot of people
Yes.
don't know that.
Yes.
But it is.
Yes, it is.
It could cause some issues.
Yes, it is. Especially men. Smoking lowers your testosterone, and that is not too good for you all. If you want to know how to maintain your testosterone levels, that's one way to not to maintain it is make sure that you don't smoke. Other stuff like, let's see what else.
Beverages and habits can trigger or intensify the frequency
Yes.
and severity
Yes.
of hot flashes.
Yes.
So be mindful of those things.
Yes. Lack of sleep,
Yes.
stress, poor diet, physical inactivity. Oh, we talked about that.
Yes.
Because she was saying that her lifestyle is very busy, so that just kept her very active, and so she really didn't notice anything else because of her lifestyle being active. So y'all stay active as much as you can, and that will help you a lot on a lot of these hot flashes and or just say the other symptoms of the menopause.
That's right.
Yeah. So what are specific triggers women should try to avoid?
If your body reacts differently to spicy foods, sugary and ultra processed foods, spikes, and the crash, it could cause a blood sugar and unbelievable large heavy meals can cause an issue. So you have to find what your trigger is. Maybe you can eat a jalapeno and be okay, but maybe I can't.
Correct.
So I need to I need to find what triggers my flashes.
Yes.
My night sweats. I need to figure what it does. No matter, you can have a trigger that's going to escalate it, but you're going to have the hot flashes. But but you want to minimize. You want to minimize them. And triggers is kind of like a catalyst.
Yes.
So when you find what's not good for you,
Yes.
then you probably want to stay away from it. Because like I said, this is a new you, and this is a new lifestyle.
Yes, it is.
It's a new you and a new lifestyle.
Yes.
Don't fight against it.
Yeah.
Find your safe place, and work with it.
Yeah.
Because if you fight against it, you're fighting against the grain.
Yeah.
And you're going to make it hard.
Yeah.
And it's really not that hard. You might as well just embrace it.
Yeah.
Because if you are a woman, this is going to happen. You're going to have the hot flashes. Some are. You're going to have the night sweats. Some are. You're going to have the phantom smells. You're going to have the anxiety, the mood swings. Everybody don't have the same symptoms.
Yeah.
But some you will. Some will be greater.
Yes.
Some will be less.
Yes.
But you're going to experience a little bit of it.
Ugh. You know, something you said was about the having the big meals.
Yep.
That could cause that can cause a trigger within the body, and I guess I imagine so, because if you are eating something that's going to make you feel heavy,
That's right.
that how it plays against your body, it can cause problems with your weight, and we already having problems with our weight, or I'll just say belly, which is menopause belly.
That's right.
Excuse me, menopause belly, from where our estrogen is already low, so we're gaining this weight. So you just adding extra stuff onto it, like sugars and big meals and things like that. And you have to be able to eat sensibly and know where you're trying to take your body more in a healthy state, so you can be able to get through this journey.
That's right.
So yes,
And it's very important to hydrate.
yes,
Hydrate. Water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Very
Yes.
important.
Yes, she's right about that, because I am having this thing where with the dry, itchy ears around my ears, and that is because I need to take my intake of water up, and because it's not, I'm having issues with my ears. Some people, they probably have their intake of water good, but if you it still could happen, even though your intake of water is up. But I can tell you, I need to take mine up. And I am experiencing these crustiness around my ears because they're getting itchy and dry. And that's just because my estrogen is low, and I have to substitute something. So that's increasing water and putting more moisture on my ear. So I actually used my black Capricorn oil, which is the oil that I made, and I put that on my ear. Instantly it stopped itching, and it relieved it and cooled it down, compared to I used Neosporin on my ear, and it just kept itching. So using something with peppermint in it, tea tree, things of that nature, because I have 14 different oils in my oil, and that really helped with that. So as she said, having some water
Yes.
is so much better for your body, and water is healing for your body also. So it helps. Yeah, it hydrates you. It definitely hydrates you.
Yes.
So what practical tips can manage a hot flash when it suddenly happens?
Make sure you have a good place. Prioritize your place.
Yes.
You know, a cool down area. Open some windows. That's what we usually do. We'll open, if we're in an automobile, we'll open the window. I don't know why. Cut up the AC. Have yourself where you could get to a fan. You know, they have those little portable fans. Amazon is good for it.
Yes.
The fans. And so you know, you get what you can, what makes you, what works for you. But those are just and layers, dress in layers. You know, sometimes you have to take off maybe a blouse or something, but maybe you have a camisole up under there.
Yes.
But sometimes you have to, you know, maybe go to the bathroom and take off a couple of pieces of clothes, and that's okay. It's nothing to be, you know, embarrassed or overwhelmed about.
Yes.
You know, that's just part of life.
Yes.
So, and you got to do what makes you comfortable.
Yes.
You know, just if you're out somewhere, just excuse yourself, go to the ladies' room, and just cool down.
Okay.
Yeah, just cool down.
Okay. I know I was looking at something else that you can do is peppermint oil or what is it? Hold on. Clary sage or lavender oil. If you put a little bit in some tissue and sniff it, it can calm your body. It'll start cooling your body down. Or if you put a little bit on the back of your neck, it can start cooling your body down. So one of those oils can actually help calm your body down.
Yeah.
Or you can put it in the diffuser, and that helps calm your body down also. So if you need if you can't get your shoes off real quick, try one of those. Keep one of those bottles of oil, either peppermint, clary sage, or lavender. Keep one of those oils with you where you could either sniff it or put it on the back of your neck so it can start calming your body down. So those are some extra things that could help, which I was just like, oh wow, that's something real simple. It can be just the most simplest thing,
That's right.
and it can help our body.
That's it.
But we try to make all this stuff hard. It's not that hard, y'all. It seems like it's a little rough journey, but it's not going to be hard. It's just we got to figure out for our body what we need to do for our body.
That's right.
Like she said, everybody's body is different, and we need to figure our body out. And that means take the time to love yourself in order to find that out.
That's right.
So why are night sweats often more disruptive than daytime hot flashes?
They cause significant sleep disruption,
Yes.
leading to depressed mood, poor concentration,
Yes.
and fatigue. When you have to throw the cover back and get up, sometimes you have to actually get up and change, your gown.
Correct.
And so you up half of the night, back and forth doing this. Make sure you keep a little water, by your bedside. Or a Gatorade, but keep something there. But yeah, it can cause some issues, and then you'll get nervy. Just think if you up and down, and you have to get up at 4 o'clock to get ready for work, and you've been up and down maybe twice. It disrupts your sleep.
Yeah.
But it's just you have to go with it.
Yeah.
You have to go with it.
So did it disrupt a lot of your sleep?
The hot,
when you
the night sweats, yes.
Oh.
The hot flashes, that was the only thing that bothered me. All the other symptoms, I didn't experience those,
right.
But it was the hot flashes. And those hot flashes, they can be dangerous.
Yeah.
But I couldn't run from them.
Yeah.
So, and I endured it. I didn't do any hormones because once you start taking those, for me and what I was told by my physician, you have to kind of continue to do them. But maybe somebody else's physician is different. I don't know.
Right.
But always, consult your physician because they know your body.
Correct.
And they can work out a plan. But, a lot of times you don't want to openly discuss truly what's going on with your body, but you should be honest with your doctor so y'all could come up with a plan about what works for you.
Correct.
So, just you have to be honest about it because it's gonna come, and we got to go through it.
Yes.
The hot flashes and the night sweats, and those night sweats, man, they are dangerous.
Yes.
Your pillow. I mean, Lord forbid, beauticians, sorry.
Oh, I know. I know. I have some folks that they get their hair done and they can start sweating before they leave out the chair. And I'm like, please stop, don't do that. They have to put their fan on. I have to put my blow dryer on cool shot so that way it can cool them back down in order for me just to curl their hair or for them to even get out the door without their roots going back. So, yeah, like she said, these hot flashes and night sweats, they are a dangerous thing.
That's right.
It also can affect, the night sweats can actually affect a person's relationship. If they don't get enough sleep, then that person may be cranky or groggy or depressed or whatnot. And the partner, if they're not trying to understand what they're going through, then that could really put a little damper on their relationship. So hopefully, I would say probably together, make sure you make a plan to be able to discuss what you're going through so your partner can understand, or to even try to go to a therapist or something so he can be able to, or she can be able to, or whoever can be able to understand what you're going through. If somebody can be able to understand what you're going through, even the dog, Lord, the poor dog might get kicked around or whatever. Just get it together.
That's right. Communication is key.
Yes, it is.
And and sometimes that's one thing. If you don't mind, you have to communicate with your spouse or your significant other. You have to communicate because your body is going through a change. But here's the thing: you may be going through your your night sweats and your hot flashes, but your spouse, they can go through some things too.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
Like I said, communication is key.
Yes.
So, you work with me,
Yes.
and I work with you.
Yes. Yes.
That's the way that goes. You have to embrace it because life changes are going to happen.
Yes.
We're not 25 anymore.
So ain't.
So
No.
you don't do that. Your body is 55 now.
Yeah.
So there's different things going on in your body now.
Correct.
So that same person that you fell in love with, but they just having a different experience in life.
True.
As
Very
you
true.
will also.
True. That's true. That's so true.
So
Yes.
those, it's very important to communicate. It's not that I don't want you to touch me, but I'm hot right now.
Right. Right.
The anxiety level is high right now.
Yes.
So it triggers a lot.
Yeah.
It triggers a lot.
Yeah.
I've engaged in conversation, and those are things that I was telling some of the young ladies that are beginning to go through menopause. They said, well, my friend don't understand. I said, well, you have to talk to your friend and make them understand.
Correct.
And if they love you, they'll adapt.
Yes.
They will adapt.
Yes.
And they will assist you with this.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
And then you will assist them
Yes.
when their time comes.
Yes.
Because trust me, don't nothing stay 25.
No, you sure right. Don't nothing stay 25. Nothing on your body stays 25. I mean, nothing. So she ain't lying about that. Ooh, child. Ooh. We can let the church say amen on that. Because we do not. So, just imagine if you going through menopause and your man going through andropause at the same time, and y'all both having the same type of symptoms. That is a whirlwind.
That's right. That's it. So you have to embrace that.
Yes.
But but that you say it for better and for worse. And those are the things that take place. Those are the
correct.
things that take place.
Correct.
And when you have what they call it ain't no what they call, it's the help meet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You help me meet the need. You have what I don't have, and I have what you don't have. But if we come together in the middle, we can make this thing work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a supportive thing.
Yes.
So and if you have mates, or husbands, they should embrace this. They should embrace it because this is a new.
Yeah.
You're stepping into something new.
Yeah.
And they're going to step into something new too.
Yep. Yep.
So, but you just have to embrace it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good gosh. So how do night sweats affect sleep quality and overall health? We pretty much discussed that.
We discussed it.
We pretty much discussed that.
It's seeing underlying conditions, like you said, hormonal changes, low blood sugar, and possibly sleep apnea. It could cause. But if you have some other, medical conditions, it could, spike them, initiate them. So if you already have, anxiety issues, or then this is a catalyst because it causes mood swings, and so it's you're at the peak.
Yeah.
You're gonna be at the peak.
Yeah.
So you have to take back. You have to step back and do, some breathing, some exhaling, and you have to pray.
Yes.
You have to pray
Yes.
because you don't want it to consume you,
Yeah.
but you want to meet it.
Yeah.
And then you want to have something in place that's going to make you feel comfortable, because that's what it is. You want to be comfortable while you're going through your night sweats or your hot flashes. You got to be comfortable, but you can make those happen. Lightweight fabric, light bedding, sheets on your sheets. Make sure you have a fan there. Fan. Just, it's a lot of things you can do.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't be overwhelmed or upset about it. It's, oh my. Oh my.
It's so bad. Oh gosh. Yes, and what you just said about how they can make the environment more comfortable. You were saying the fans and the fabrics. I looked up something that was saying that you can have bamboo. I think it said bamboo fabrics and what other fabric it say? Where did it go? Bamboo fabrics and it's another one. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Eucalyptus or bamboo fabrics.
Okay.
That can cool your bed. So that's a
plus.
That's something of that comes in a sheet is bamboo fabrics or eucalyptus fabric, and that can help the bed stay cool. So that's something that I learned. I was like, oh, well, that's different.
Yeah.
That's real different. I would say people of now compared to people that that's older. They didn't get to have all these different cooling methods and things like that to be able to help them really deal with it. They just dealt with it.
That's right.
And some of them didn't even have the medication or anything. It's just straight, I got to deal with
That's
this.
right.
Or whatever, somebody thought they was going crazy and they tried to admit them into a place or whatever because they didn't understand what was going on with their body. And now we are blessed to be able to have all these different things, have a podcast that can educate you, have different types of doctors that can tell us different things that's going on. Just all the different material out there that can help us. So we are very blessed to be able to have all this thing now in this century compared to no one, other people that are older people that didn't get to have all this. So we need to really consider ourselves lucky about that.
That's right. Because I don't think I even remember my grandmother ever saying anything about a hot flash.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I don't remember that, and I don't none of that. I
No,
really
they didn't
don't.
talk. They
Just
didn't really
think
talk about it.
No,
They didn't talk about
and
it.
they will work. They worked.
Yeah. 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 Some was in fields and different
Yes.
stuff like that. So they did. Yeah.
That's it. So think about it.
I know, because it's just like, at what point in time did they have the time to be able to go through that? Because just say if it was way back then, and just say if they're working in fields or
That's right.
keeping the house clean,
That's right.
or going to clean somebody else's house, or taking care of the children, making sure that the husband is straight, cooking and all that entails. And
Exercise.
where was the exercise?
Them working.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
They were moving.
Yeah, they was moving.
They were moving.
They were moving because they just say if they was in the field or they was cleaning somebody's house, they were constantly moving.
That's
You couldn't stop doing anything. You had to keep on going.
That's right.
Or you get in trouble or you get your pay docked or you might not get any pay. So they had to keep working. So I just, wow.
You see?
We don't really think about that.
That's right.
We really don't think about that. We are really, really blessed. We are really, really blessed.
Yes, we are.
Man, to consider something like that.
That's right.
Yeah, because I don't remember my granny ever saying anything about,
Oh, I got the hot flash. Ooh, none of that.
No,
None of that.
no. Wow, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real good point.
Yeah.
Man. So are there natural remedies or supplements that may help with night sweats?
Yes, they are. But you have to find the one that works for you. There's something called black cohosh, red clover, soy, evening primrose. One of the ones that you mentioned a few minutes ago. Prim, uh, Flaxseed, sage,
Yes.
and I'm not gonna even try to pronounce this. Dung Quai.
Dunquay?
Yeah. Or just consult your doctor. But there are things, but everything does not work for your body.
Correct.
You have to find what works for you. I can't, and that's one of the things that you're gonna have to, that we all have to embrace. We have to find what works for us. And maybe you may not want to take any of the natural remedies. You may not even want to take, some of the prescribed stuff. You may just want to tough it out, as much as you can, because once you start, you have to continue.
Yeah.
But they're going to get better.
Yeah.
They may not go away, but they'll get better. Yeah, so you have to get what works for you. But you gotta have your you gotta have your place. Like you have your things in order. You have it all in order. When I got my fan, it's charged up, ready to go. So you have those things in place because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And once it starts, you can't stop it.
Yes.
So when you feel that heat rising, when I used to get that little track across the top of my lip, I already knew I couldn't stop it. I just had to get to where I needed to get until it was over. Because it's coming.
Ooh.
And that's just it. It was gonna come.
Did you ever try any herbal remedies or anything like that? Or
None of that.
just, whoo,
None of that. None of it.
Just tough.
And I just thank God for that. None of it.
Wow.
The only thing is my bones. Is I have 3 pills. That's a 3-month supply. And those 1 pill is $10. And I have to take 1 pill a month. So, and that's it. And I just thank God for that. I guess the moving around, the way that I work, my schedule, and I do go to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm pushing it. So, and I'm moving.
Yes.
So, because I'm 66, it doesn't mean that I can't move around.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I go
that's
to
right.
the gym.
Yes. Yeah, you still got to keep your body together.
That's right.
Yeah, so you can't keep moving around.
Absolutely.
Yes, very
Absolutely.
good. That's very good. Man, yeah, that's very good that you don't take anything. I can say for myself, I tried to take a herbal whatever supplement to try to help with because they said my DHEA was low, so I took that for a little bit and then I stopped. Y'all, I'm bad on taking any type of pills, so it don't work for me. I'll do like a liquid vitamin, and that helps me keep my body in good standings or whatnot. But anything else like a pill, I don't take. So right now, I'm just pretty much relying on doing things that are natural. Whatever this natural, but not even taking no natural supplements. It's more of foods or maybe oil or whatever to try to keep my body balanced or whatnot. So right now, I don't really do anything. I thank God that right now I'm still okay. Sometimes I do get those mood swings. Woo, y'all, them mood swings. I had one probably Friday, and I had to get myself together. And it was just like, ugh, it was just ugly. Saturday, I had one. My day just wasn't right. And I just couldn't get it together for nothing. But I got myself together. I had to do a lot of praying, y'all. A lot of praying in order to bring myself back to where I need to be, because I don't like being what I call yucky. I like trying to stay happy and just kind of just go along and encourage other people and try to minister to them to keep themselves going. So when it hits me and I'm in a quiet mode, it's like really weird because at the time, just like if I'm at work and I'm quiet and no one knows what's wrong with me because I'm normally talking or whatnot, and it's one of them times and you just feel like you just want to cry or whatever. Them mood swings, y'all, like it ain't no joke, man. It is really it's horrible. It's horrible. So ladies that you're out there and you feel like you just want to cry and you don't know why you want to cry, it's the mood swings, and it happens with the menopause, but you can get through it.
Yes, you can.
I got through it, and today I'm smiling and I'm good, and that's all you do. You just get through it. A lot of prayer.
Yeah.
A lot of prayer, a lot of reading, a lot of being still, and knowing that He is God, and that's going to help you a whole lot. I say that, and I tell people that, but I really mean that because that really is what's getting me through, and getting me through without have to do any type of hormone or anything like that. I know some women, they are on hormones and stuff, and for them that have to do it, then that's what you have to do for your body.
That's right.
For women that they're doing like the different oils or different herbal medicines. That's for them.
They have hypnosis.
Yes. Hypnosis. Yeah. That what's the other thing? Acupuncture. So different things like that. That's if you have to do those things for you, then you do that for you.
That's right.
We're only just telling our experience and what can try to help you to get on through that, because there was someone down the line that didn't have this and wasn't able to help them. So this is what we're here for, to try to encourage and help you along. So oh Lord, I think I got lost. What role does hormone replacement therapy, HRT, play in managing hot flashes and night sweats?
Trina, they can help, but they don't stop them.
Yeah.
They can help, but they don't stop. And it just kind of balance out, your hormone deficiency. But for some, it will help. And for some, it won't help. So you got to, check with what works for you. And I can't stress that enough. It's everybody's body is different. And even though you put the oils on or take the hormones or the natural or those things that the doctor prescribed for you, or even practice the breathing treatments or whatever, but you are still going to have your hot flashes.
Yeah. They
may not be as hard, but you're going to have your hot flashes, and you're going to have your night sweats. That's just, it's just not, you can't prevent it. Yeah. It's going to happen. Yeah. But you can make it easy or smooth, for you. But if you have a high anxiety, already, if you already, kind of stressed, then you probably do need to go to your physician and get yourself structured on something to kind of balance it out, so you won't go over, because some people, they can go over, they can tip over, and that's not what you want to do. You don't want to do. But when I found out that they could do, they call it cognitive behavior therapy, a clinical hypnosis, I was like, they're really experimenting on a lot of things to try to get this, make people comfortable with their hot flashes and make people comfortable with the night sweats. So, that's, I don't know, but the HRT, HRT, it stabilizes it. It helps to stabilize the body fluctuating hormone levels, the hot flashes, the night sweats, which is known as, what we talk about, vasomotor symptoms. It's a combination of all of that. Sometimes you get dizziness, a headache, or joint pains, sudden sensation of intense warmth, and because when it comes, and it's accompanied by sweating.
Yes.
You know, so all those things combined. I mean, that's a lot of stuff taking place at one time in the body.
It sure is.
A
It
lot.
sure is. It sure is.
And then after that, after you have that explosion,
Yes.
then you have the chills.
Yes.
You cold.
Yes. So how important are stress management and relaxation techniques in reducing symptoms? And did you try some of these? I know you say you had to go to the back to get it together and everything.
I just retracted myself, and like I said, I went to the little room where the file cabinet was on my job, took off my shoes, and had my little fan, and I just there. And because it's really important to know what your limits are. And because you don't want to project any bad or ill negative vibes on anybody because you're going through.
True.
See?
True.
So that was my way of handling
Yes.
myself, you know, with my hot flashes. Because, and it's, if you're working the way I work, if you're working and you have 3 or 4 episodes a night, you know, that's a lot of hot flashes.
That sure is.
Where it looks like you just stepped out of the shower.
Yes.
And you just sweating profusely, you know. And I had those hot flashes. They were dangerous. I had the hot flashes and the night sweats. But I made it through.
You sure did.
Made it through.
You sure did. And here to be able to tell us about it also.
Made
So,
it through.
yes, we're glad you made it through.
I'm glad I did too. But I just hope everybody knows that it's just the chemicals or the drugs, the natural, the oils. They will help, but it won't stop them.
Yeah.
It will help, but it will not stop.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like one of those things where you got to go through it. You got to go through it. So just buckle up and get ready to ride that horse.
Yes. Feel like I'm on a bronking one myself, a bucking horse. Something that you did say about, you know, when you're going through your, I guess, the mood swings or whatever, how it's not someone else's fault, but you might tend to put that on to someone else. I know a lot of ladies that are married or if they even have a significant other, and when you're going through this and you seem to put that onto your attitude onto that person, try to take a beat and just breathe.
That's right.
And think first before you start saying anything or before you lash out. I had a moment on Saturday where I was talking to this lady. It was just a lady on the phone, and she was asking me something, and I had to get it back together, and I had to tell her, I said, "Ma'am," I said, "I know you're just doing your job, and it's like one of those them spam call folks or whatever." And I said, "Ma'am, I know," and what she was trying to say, it was sounding interesting, but then she started getting on my nerves. And I had to tell her, I said, "Ma'am, I know you're just doing your job." I said, "I'm going to apologize to you right now." I said, "Because I know I sound at first a little snappy." I said, "And it's just what I'm going through as a woman." I said, "I'm going through this menopause thing." And she's like, "Oh." And I told her, I said, "You know, I don't want to put this out on you with you just doing your job." I said, "So please, I'm going to go ahead and get off the phone because I don't want to project this onto you." And so she understood. She understood. And I think if you be able to come to a person like that, they'll be able to understand where you're coming from. Now, if they keep pushing you, then they're probably going to get what they're going to get. But if you come to them in a kind way, like I say, you have to step back out of yourself
That's right.
to know that you got to be able to come to these people like that. And once you do and you let them know what you're going through, most people understand and they just kind of like let you have your space. And that's even with spouses, significant others, even children, because sometimes children, they catch that from the parents when they're going through and they don't understand what's going on. And so when you explain to them, like, look, mom is just having a time because there are things going on with her body that you probably going to go through yourself, you have to know that, hey, this is you. Then you have to know that, hey, I got to get it together. So, yes, those are those things there. So, so we got these alarms going on over here. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you this question, and you can break this down to, and I'll bring that over here to you. Okay. So, what advice do you give women who feel embarrassed or overwhelmed by these symptoms?
There's nothing to be ashamed. Nothing to be ashamed about. This is a natural transition, and it's not a flaw. It's not a flaw. It's we were created this way.
Yeah, we have a little technical difficulties. Just ignore us and everything. We trying to fix something right quick, and it's fixed.
Excuse me.
So, again,
it's nothing to be embarrassed about or overwhelmed about. You know, this is the way we were created, women.
Yeah.
And it's a natural transition of our body from the reproductive era of our life into another zone. So the old me,
yes,
I've put it aside. So now I have to know and rectify and enhance and make comfortable what I'm walking into, the new me.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing. It's a trying thing.
Yes.
But there's growth and there's strength in it.
Yeah.
And when you were saying, you know, and I did say that we sometimes project this on others. We have to be very, very careful with our words.
Yes.
When we say things, because you know once they're out, we can't take them back.
Just
and
like
you say,
toothpaste.
the kids, your children, your grandchildren, you know, they don't get it.
Yeah.
So you can, you know, just like you say, breathe, and then maybe say, well, you could just go in and have a seat. Granny will be in a minute. You know, I'll be in a minute. We'll talk.
Yeah.
You know, you got to keep a kind word, because it's not your kid's fault. It's not your husband's fault. It's not your children's fault that you are where you are in life.
Right.
So, you know, or your client's fault or whatever, where you are in life. It's just it's a transition.
Yes.
That's what it is, a transition. And when we do this, we need to be able to do it in style.
Yes. Yeah, we was having a discussion earlier. You was talking about your Bible study.
Bible study.
And you was talking about Psalms. Oh, Sunday school. Yes.
We was talking about Sunday school, and I had we had came from Psalms 139, where God knows everything about us. He even knows the words of our mouth before we even speak them. So he knows the appointed time when our bodies are going to transform. When our bodies are finished with the reproductive era. And we're stepping over into a new life, a new person. And unfortunately, there is growing pain when you're becoming a new person.
Yes.
And that's those hot flashes and those night sweats, those mood swings. But we can control those things, because we have to know that some of those words that we put out, we can't take them back.
Right.
And they can do some damage.
That's right.
So we need to think before we speak, because it's not your fault that I'm having a hot flash.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not your fault.
That's right.
It's just my time.
Yeah.
It's just my time. But what I heard, and I don't know if I have about 2 minutes to go real fast, because I think
ahead.
you were thinking about Psalms when I was at a service, and pastor was talking about Psalms, the 23rd number of Psalms, and he was talking about being in the middle. Mm-hmm. Being in the middle. He said, nobody likes to be in the middle. When you're flying on an airplane, nobody likes to be in the middle, because you become a pillar to some. You got the arm hogs. They want to hog the armrest. But in the 23rd number of Psalms, where I think it's round about number 4, where it talks about, yea, though I walk through the valley.
Yes.
And the valleys are going to come.
Yep.
They're going to come.
Yep.
You can't prevent that. Now, you trusted him when he led you to the green pastures, where you fed. You trusted him to lead you to the still waters, because the sheep cannot drink from running water, because the wool would get wet and they would fall in and drown. You trusted him on that. So when you get to the valley, he said, I'm with you. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no. What I got to fear for?
Yeah.
Because he with me.
Yeah.
So when you get to the middle, don't be afraid. And see, this is the middle of our life.
Yes. Yes.
This transformation.
Yes.
So don't be afraid, because God is with us. He created us to reproduce and have children. And then he created us to cut it off.
Yep. This is true.
And there's a transition. And if he did it, and he said, I'll never forsake you or leave you, so you know it's got to be some comfort there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just it.
Yes.
So y'all can work that 23rd number of Psalms yourself.
Work it out then.
But the valleys are going to
The
come.
valleys is going to come. Ooh, yes, they are. It's just, you got to trust for him to lead you through those valleys.
Oh, yes.
And not fear. So, yes, they are. You know, she educated me on about the sheep, that they can't, you say sheep? Yeah, the sheep can't drink from running water.
That's right.
That was crazy to me. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I looked at it, I was like, whoa, so that's pretty dope right there. And, you know, we always learning. It don't matter what age you are, you're always learning. And I'm glad to be able to learn that, because that is, that's something. And how we brought up about the walking through the valley. You know, we're always walking through the valley at some point of our life. And we shouldn't fear, but we always tend to want to fear. But if we really just trust and believe and know who God is, then he said he got us.
That's right.
And that's what we really have to believe, that he got us. Just like going through this phase of life. And, you know, something that she said, that he made us to start, for our body to produce, and he cut it off. That's just amazing to me, how he did our body like that, that at one point in time, it's supposed to be fruitful and multiply.
That's right.
Or just be, just go through the estrogen cycle and go through our hormone cycle, and how our body get to a certain point where it just, it's off, it's done, it's gone, and we have to figure out how to work through that. So not only do we have to figure out how to work through just regular life.
That's right.
We got to figure out how to work through our body life, because it goes through different phases. And the phase that we are in now, as you say, the middle, because we do have a beginning, a middle, and then we have an end.
That's
and once
right.
we get to that end, that's pretty much what it is. That we're at the end, and we're gonna just go on to whichever place we're gonna go on to. So yeah, that is something to think about, y'all. That we have to be able to trust going through this, and like I said, doing a lot of prayer and a lot of sitting to yourself to just be one with God, so you can be able to get yourself back together. That really is helpful, and it's really helpful.
Yes.
It's really helpful. That was good. That was really good what you said. Thank you for that. We really appreciate that. What's the biggest myth about hot flashes or night sweats that you want to clear up?
That everybody gets them. Everybody don't get them.
No,
Everybody don't. Everybody don't get them.
Yes.
And that is a myth. That really is a myth. And you think that they do, but they don't. Everybody, and that's just hands down. I can't elaborate on it. Everybody do not get hot flashes, or they don't get the night sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are fortunate to skip over that part.
Yes.
And toodles to them.
Yeah, toodles to y'all. For us that's going through it sucks.
Oh, but the wisdom that we get when we go through.
Yes.
The wisdom. See,
yes.
that's that. See, it's always something to be learned through whatever we go through.
Yes.
It's always something to be learned.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah.
I know another thing that's a myth, that it only lasts a short time. It can last for many years, y'all.
That's right.
The average is said to be 7 to 9 years, and some into their 60s and 70s.
That's right.
So it's not a short thing, as people say. Oh, you just go through this. That might be their life. They might have a short time, and they're done with it. And it might be somebody that stopped in their mid-50s or late 50s, but it can well go over into your 70s. I have heard that somebody told me that a lady was 90 years old, and she was still having hot flashes and stuff. So I imagine that it actually can go into that too.
Yes.
So that is why we got to go through all that. Why we got to go that far into this? That's just amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh, I don't want it. I guess we got to have it, but I don't want it.
Got to.
For women just entering menopause, what's one piece of advice you'll share about preparing for these changes?
Oh, Lord. Don't fight against it.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace it. Regain control of your daily life.
Mm-hmm.
And put stuff in place that's going to make you comfortable. If you need to go to your doctor, go to your doctor and get you some help. If you need to your quiet time, create you a room. They said create you a room, a dark room with your fans, your black-eye curtains, your lightweight bedding, your cotton pajamas. Create the things that work for you. Create those things and try your best to avoid the triggers. Mm-hmm. Find out what your triggers are and avoid, your triggers. Dress in layers. Wear light, breathable clothing, and just all I can do is tell you to try to do the best that you can, because it's. I was telling Trina when we were sitting outside, I said, the one thing that really bothered me is when I was getting dressed to go somewhere with my sisters or out to dinner or something, and I had just gotten out the shower and was trying to put on, your makeup, and here it comes. And you look like you just got out the shower again, and now you need to get back in the shower because, you've had one of these flashes. Some are going to be harder than others when they come. They're going to be harder than others. But just prioritize your things. Put your some stuff in order. Yes. Get your little handheld fans and have them charged up when they come. And don't think that it's a punishment, or don't think that it's an embarrassment, and don't get overwhelmed. calm down, breathe, say nice things, and before you know it, you've passed one mark and you're going on to the next one.
Yes.
So, but when it's bad when you fight against something, you prolong it. You make it hard when you fight against it. When you fight against anything, you make it hard. But if you embrace this, because this is a natural function of our bodies, that's going to happen no matter what, it's going to happen. So just embrace it and put things in place. And everybody's body is different.
Yes.
Everybody's body is different.
Yes.
And God made us that way.
Yes.
We can share some things, but all things are not going to work for everybody.
Yes.
So find your niche.
Yes.
What works for you.
Okay.
But I also wanted to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Menopause is a natural part of creation. And it's a transition into a new season of life, offering opportunities for spiritual growth and wisdom. Find comfort, strength, and identity beyond reproductive years. So what you're doing is finding a new you.
Yeah.
So embrace that new you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You answered pretty much all the rest of the questions in that one summary right there. Is there anything else you want to add to it, or? Because
I might go too long.
Oh, girl, go ahead.
I'm okay.
Go, you gonna do what you do. Look, do what you do. Look, we're open here. Yeah, we're open here.
But yeah, it's a natural function, And I just wish that everybody had this opportunity to have this format. And like I said, I thank God for you, and I'm going to pray you, continue to pray your strength in the Lord, that you have people on the show to embrace this.
Thank you.
And I just thank you for this opportunity to be able to sit here and chat with my little sister about something. And I hope it was informative, not only to you, but maybe to your listeners.
Yes.
You can reach some, but you can't reach all.
Correct.
Some people are going to disagree, and some people are going to agree. But I accept that.
Yes.
Because God says everybody has an opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what makes us grow.
Yes.
People's opinion.
Yeah.
And that's what that is, just their opinion.
Yes. Yes.
So, and we take, we know how to take what we get and utilize it. And those things that we don't need, we know how to transpose those things, because the Lord said, lay aside those things that easily beset you.
Eat the meat.
Sometimes He'll let you go back to handle them after you've been strengthened. But sometimes He don't want you to pick up that garbage. He wants you to move forward.
Yes.
And I'll leave it at that. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes. She said something right there, y'all. She said something. I was just sitting here waiting for some more. Like, okay, and next? Because she can go, man. She can go.
Thank you for this opportunity.
This sister here, man, if you just ever sit down and just talk to her, she goes pretty deep. And I love sitting down talking with her. And we need to do it more often. And she has some jewels, nuggets, and all that's really, really helpful for us and everything. So I so appreciate you for taking your time out, because time is the most important thing that a person can offer to each other.
That's right.
It's very short, and if you can give your time to someone, that's so appreciated.
Yes,
That's a
is.
gift.
Yes.
It really is a gift, because each second is already gone. The second that we just had is already gone. So I so appreciate you taking your time to come and do this. That's all I can just really say. I appreciate you, and I thank you so much. So, y'all, with that being said, on our next show, I will be talking on our next show, Sunday, October the 12th at 7:10 p.m. I will be talking to Diane, Nicole, and Katina. And what we'll be talking about is this right? And why do some of these abnormal stuff happen in menopause? Because some of the stuff, like past the hot flashes and the mood swings and the brain fogs, we have some other stuff like itchy ears, phantom smells, things of that nature. So we're going to be trying to talk about those things. We have somebody that's, we're going to have all different walks of life on here. And they're going to be able to tell us about everything that they're going through, from the normal stuff to the weird stuff, as we think that it's weird and it's really not. It's just because our estrogen is low, and it's going to be things that's going on with our body. So we'll be talking about that on October the 12th. I need you all to come back to see us and listen to us. Follow us on all different platforms. We have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, what's that other thing? TikTok. So we are on all these different platforms. We also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart. We are on all those things. So please follow us. Click, like, subscribe. Funky Disposition. And I would so appreciate y'all. And after all that, be easy.
You tune it in to Funky Disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hope, hot flashes, cold truths, it's a funky ride.